Hello, Ningen.
How's it going?
Pretty well. I saw some pretty hype scenes last night.
We discovered Asphalt was the #1 world's best dad. Hey,
That's
son,
one way to
will
describe
make
him.
you stronger.
He he's a better dad than Bone Druid. Let's say
This
that.
is true.
All right.
This is proof that what kills you does make you stronger.
Right. I updated the game, so I have to find my most recent save. Here
Mm.
we go. All right,
I've not updated past 1.0 because I can't let TS nerf the game any further.
I'm gonna enjoy actually being able to see what my MP is. I don't know about you.
Fair. That is probably a useful thing to have update. Enjoy the weird AI background.
Oh. I barely even looked at it, so if he used AI
You'll see
for
it
that,
again.
it's a decent use of it, I guess.
You'll just be able to tell how extremely wonky the perspective is when you see it again. If you stare at it too long.
I like
That
how
fine.
I like how at this point everyone is very willing to just turn on Kuon and Kanata. It shows how seeped in their society's thought process they are.
Yeah. Mazoku are actually evil in the noble society.
Oh, he actually thought about this. What would happen to your memories?
And that's why Kuon doesn't remember getting stabbed by Fudge.
Yeah, okay. Actually, a decent reason for it. This BGM is good, but I need to turn the volume down a little bit. There.
Oh, yeah, were you able to beat what
Finno?
was the game of challenge in that map?
Finno?
Yeah,
Yeah, I beat her.
nice.
Not too
Good
hard
job.
if you have a element blade or element sword or whatever it is.
Yeah, on August.
Yeah.
He is, after all, the most powerful of Farbretton's kids.
Yeah, like he can kill her in 2 hits, so you just have Tudun defend him, and it's not hard. Oh look, it's young mom.
Don't you like how young mom looks basically the same age as current mom?
Oh, like it's young Bolong. I
Young
don't like.
Bolong actually looks younger, which is kind of nice, but
Yeah.
young mom basically is the exact same.
Well, if we consider Setsuna in Mahosho, I guess Chiyo's mom as well. I forget Chiyo's mom's name. I'm sorry.
I forget it in a tube, even though she's a very important person. Both in Mahosho and Yaminabe.
I mean, well, no, I mean, I don't believe Chiyo's mom shows up in Yami. Oh, wait, she does for a little bit.
I mean, yeah, she's not like Setsuna in that she's gameplay relevant because you don't get to play as her,
Right.
but
I just wouldn't describe her as like super important in that. Anyway. Yeah.
of course, the younger Espart looks the exact same.
I mean, I would expect him to.
Yeah.
Lost pointed out that Kuon takes after his dad and Kanata takes after her mom, which is a nice touch. He actually did think the design's out pretty well.
Yeah, it's not a case of twins looking completely different because of anime, it's because the parents are pretty different looking. it's okay.
Hell, it's gay.
Well, I just woke up.
Oh, good morning then.
Good morning.
I see that their mom is also a serial escaper.
Yeah. Kanata takes after her mom in more ways than one.
Oh, here's the AI background.
Here's the extremely fucked up background.
Yeah,
Just look at it for a little bit.
you can kind of tell it.
It's fine. It's not important.
Yeah. Like, I doubt this room is gonna appear again. But he knows about space.
I feel like in every single TS universe, people have enough scientific knowledge to understand things that, like, actual people didn't know until, like, the 1800s, but it's fine. Magic lets that happen. Honestly, I think it makes kind of sense for people who can use magic to learn more about the planet, even if, like, technologically they're just relying on magic for a bunch of stuff, so you don't have, like, cars, for example. A lot more you can observe if you can just, you know, shoot lightning into the sky and whatnot.
So she became the queen to reconcile the humans in Mazoku, but ended up just kind of perpetuating the status quo.
But also, you can now see that she probably taught her kids not to be racist. Unlike every other noble. And thus Kuon and Kanata weren't like, damn, we should kill all the Nemuriko.
It's time for Kuon to create a new densetsu.
Yes. Porkin's racism has been cured.
Thank you, Porkin.
He really is just a bro.
Yeah. It didn't take long to get my money back.
Yes. I think people actually complained also, like, they had to, like, add a warning that you would
Yeah.
not actually lose your money for real.
Yeah, he
Which
did.
is crazy. Frankly, I wouldn't have minded if we lost that money. It's not like it's a big deal, but I understand. People don't want to feel like they lost something there.
I had a lot of money.
I had spent it all on upgrades, so I didn't care. Hello, Lost.
Hello, Lost.
Fashionably late. Well, I guess since you version updated, you probably didn't see it, but
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a new title screen.
Oh.
You'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah. The new title screen stays for a decently long time, so you won't miss it.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of pursuers. Getting this chest is gonna be annoying.
Pretty much on your way.
I guess
The
getting
other
this
chest.
chest will be annoying then.
Kanata could grab that one.
Yeah, you have Kanata.
Yeah.
You can teleport through the wall.
Or teleport somebody else to the wall if you want Kanata to get experience.
Well, at least we have Hatsunagi.
At a
We
solid
still
level
can't-
40.
Still can't
I
upgrade
guess
it.
Hatsunagi is the real Jagan of the universe.
Yeah. If anyone's a Jagan, it's her. I feel like
I like
it's
the Jake.
pretty
Oh, yeah,
rare
Kanata
to
is-
have the protagonist's mom be a playable character. I mean, I guess not in TS games.
Yeah,
There
you
are
do
in
have
fact multiple
Setsuna
mother-child
and
pairs in
Yaminabe.
Yeah.
PS games.
Yeah, Setsuna is honestly a pretty prominent playable character in Yaminabe. And,
Yes, understands that moms are important.
Meanwhile, her husband kind of he exists.
He pilots a mech for like one chapter,
Yeah.
and then does nothing else because he's that great.
He does his best.
There's also Ruti and her daughter.
True.
Maybe in Yaminabe 2 we'll also get Tierra and their kid.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, there she is.
Can't forget about Kuon's other mom.
Who is also the actual mom of another character.
Correct.
Okay, gotta
There
get
are a
Kuon.
lot of moms in this game.
Well, no, Kanata is simply about motherhood.
The MILF
There are
game.
also a lot of fathers in this game.
Yeah. You have Farbreton and
Oh.
Aspark.
I mean, there aren't that many. They just have a lot of kids.
Okay.
There's also
I mean,
Fennel's
there's a
mom,
decent
Ned.
amount since there's like Clocksky, father, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't forget about Fennel's dad,
Oh yeah.
Hazel. He is real and cool.
Sure.
I guess for Chalabi there's only her
Grandfather.
granddad.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need a
There are a
dad
few
if
of
you have a
those, too.
granddad.
You need
That's the way it
fathers, you
works,
need to have
right?
grandfathers.
Yeah, there's the strongest unit in the entire game, Shuna's mom. No, grandmother, I mean.
Oh, really?
You do get to play her for a map or two.
See,
She is
look,
not strong.
I can now view my MP on the screen. This is what
great.
Ningen is missing by refusing to play the nerfed version.
I can't tolerate the world where the dark raids have less defense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it was a dodge.
Puree
Yes.
dodge.
For some reason, these guys have low accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're normies.
Oh my god.
Puree's a god.
The dodge tank.
Is that the Rion of this game? Right there.
We don't have to deal with knife rain.
Imagine if TS added a knife range to like somebody's AoE toolkit.
Yeah. And it would
How much-
be just one of those Zako that keeps spawning in
Yes.
hordes.
Okay, get over there. No problem. So,
This is why Katsunagi's ability to leave enemies at 1 HP is useful.
Yeah, you can just use it every time if you want to like hand that experience to somebody else, which you generally do, because that's he gets nothing from these kills.
I see.
Yeah, it's called Oshioki, so you know that
Mary has it
she's
too,
been
but
using
like
on
you
Kanata
want
every
Mary to
day.
get kills, so she's never gonna use it.
So you can't actually kill any of these dudes with a normal attack.
Well, he could if you have Katsunagi soften him up.
He could. But I kind of want to. They're all gonna go for puree, so I kind of want to get rid of some.
Oh yeah, Kuon has his new active
Oh yes, he does.
command skill.
Oh, does
I mean,
he?
just command skill, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It is the most powerful thing in the game.
Oh. Is there any limitation on this?
Yeah, it's 3 times per map.
Okay. It does not say that in the description
Yeah.
anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
3 times per map. and
Oh,
it just
there.
lets you-
Okay, it's
yeah.
there. I see. Oh, he,
Yeah, you can just kill both of them with basic attacks if you want.
He seems to do a lot more damage now too.
Yeah, you might notice his basic attack is now purple because it's cooler.
It does not have any extra element or anything to it, but it is cool. Also, his Rule of God skill is already one of the best skills in the game. Oh, he doesn't have that yet?
He doesn't have it yet.
It's like next chapter, the chapter after, I guess, and then it's basically like the thing he used on Oswald. He'll be able to use it regularly, relatively soon.
We don't even need to use Oshioki on this.
Mm-hmm.
Kuon no Kanata teaches us that motherhood is all about knowing how to leave your children at 1 HP.
But also how to leave enemies at 1 HP for your children to kill and get stronger. You practice on your kids so that you know how to do it on enemies.
That's why she's level 40. The experience from attacking Kanata.
True.
Kanata, please. This is not the time.
It's always the time. It's never not the time.
Oh, a book.
The Wind Book.
Don't you love Wind Book?
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Let's have him kill the armor dude. Yeah, I guess I can use Ushioki.
You think they've got Kanata trapped in there?
Little do they know, Kanata can just kill them all. Or warp out, but she can just kill them all.
I mean, she could get some experience.
Mm-hmm. You're the current lowest level person on your team, so...
Oh no, he's tired. Sleepy, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
What's the
see.
win condition?
I think Kuon just has to get to that spot.
Win condition
Oh,
is
yeah,
get
that's
him
cool.
over to the top right.
Everyone else can die.
Yeah, I guess,
Pathetic.
yeah, it's... I mean, it's not like more than one of them can reach her at a time.
Mm.
True.
Well, some of them have bows.
Not
Do they?
those
No?
ones, though. Not
No,
those
they don't.
ones.
Never mind. There are no bow guys there.
God, I hate how AoEs can hit yourself.
Depends on the AoE.
I think Hatsunagi's can't hit you, so...
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the description.
I
Yeah,
should probably
there's-
read descriptions more often.
Musabitsu Kogeki, then it'll hit allies. If it
Yeah,
doesn't
they
say
have
that, then
that
it
I-
won't.
You can like look at the TS description.
Okay, it's Musabetsu, so it does
Yeah.
actually hit allies, so Ningen lied to me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I've ever actually used Hatsunagi's AoE ever.
Useful as you can see for getting a lot of
Yeah, it's
enemy
good for
stuff.
this situations like this.
Yeah,
I think, like-
soften up all these guys.
At least on this
And
particular
also-
map, the way I moved around, they didn't bunch up enough for me to like AoE, so I was having Hatsunagi use her regular hit to weaken enemies one by one.
Yeah, these enemies are doing the Aramani strat.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Kuon does have red eyes.
Nice crit. Nice crit.
It begins. You can also read Kuon skill descriptions just for the TS
Oh, yeah.
descriptions of what they are.
I love how chuny that shit gets.
Speed up time by 100 times. Okay.
Yes. When your sword is sped up by 100 times the speed of time, then it kills people. I don't know.
He speeds up his sword by 100 times so that it does like twice as much damage.
This too is how physics works. 100x the speed means 2x the force.
Let's kill this guy. And of course, she's sitting on like a weed or something, which gives her massive amounts of defense.
Yes, as we all know, weeds protect the body from death.
From death.
Yeah.
I guess let's heal them. There's technically a turn limit on this map, but I don't think we're gonna hit it.
15 is a lot of turns, yes. I actually spent quite a few turns just farming the enemies for EXP before ending the map.
I'm
Because
sure
the
you did.
reinforcements come pretty frequently. Yes, of course.
Being the XP master.
We were talking about how you probably had Mary at level 30 by this point.
I believe I did have her close to that, yeah. Probably higher. In fairness, Mary is the one person who's really easy to level.
I mean, there are other people who are easy to level.
I have Orgus at the highest level currently.
He does
Yeah,
have free
yeah.
XP boost because of his passive, so
Mm-hmm.
nice. You have plenty of time to grab that chest before you get out of here.
Can she hit? No, she can't. Oh, nice
Okey-doke.
miss from 90%.
Kanata's just that powerful.
I mean, canonically she is.
Yeah. I'm glad her staff doubles as a spear.
Let's get Mom over there.
Think of all that experience you waste by opening a chest with your mom.
It's true. But I wasn't gonna say anything.
There's probably some isekai about your mom opening treasure chests.
There is an isekai about your mom being isekai'd in with you.
I mean,
Waff is almost gonna translate it.
I'm sure there's like a million of those.
There's a surprisingly few amount of MILF isekai, because I think MILFs are not quite as popular as JK is.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess I can farm some experience with Kanata. Why not?
Yeah, additional attack them at least.
Yeah, let's get her a level. Let's just move Kuon right next to them.
You can end the map at any time.
Oh, I didn't stay on this map long enough for there to be reinforcements from the bottom.
Yeah, there's reinforcement from all sides.
All two sides.
Yes.
be surprised if Mom stays with us for much longer.
You can tell she's too high level for this part of the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Far Brighton.
It's Moose.
Moose, he has a name now.
That's how you know he's a very important character. It's like a Bandoro.
Yeah, that guy.
What dessert is he lost?
Is he... I don't, like, I have not cared about him to think about that.
Damn. We're supposed to be the TS Whisperer.
All the Far Brighton kids are now taking over the castle.
Well, yeah. Far Brighton saw his chance to become king. What more could he possibly want in life?
So that's what he meant by claiming an even greater prize earlier.
Yep.
Well, that moved quickly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's this random guy up at the top of the screen.
Mm-hmm. He surely won't be important.
You also have Redden behind the text box.
Oh yes, I see him now.
Battle of the Old Sun.
See, I guess this Canem place hasn't been mentioned yet before this scene.
Yeah. Technically, Kuon and Co. passed through it on their way back from Skari, but
I see.
it wasn't, like, important at that point in time and was not mentioned.
Like, Jalabi's village is part of it.
I see.
Yeah. Or I think it, like, sits within Canem, but I don't think it counts as, like, part of Canem's territory because it's autonomous and whatnot. Much like the Elf Zone.
The Elf Zone is, like, has actual borders.
Yeah.
Watsunagi is 36.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't look a day older than 19.
And you've now gone back up to 50 fame.
How does it feel to be famous?
You have that gold ingot now.
Oh yes, I can sell that.
Yeah, the ingots are just literally for
It's in
selling.
Well, they do give like stats for some reason.
They give marginal stats for some reason, but they're meant to be sold.
Oh yeah, and you got that clover too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it dequipped
Yeah.
all the items from people, so you can put them back on whoever.
Let's see, what does this do? It barely increases a couple of stats. Oh yeah, we got the feather.
Yeah, the feather's a good one.
Yeah.
No, the gold ingot was only 2,000. I haven't sold any of them since I don't need money.
You always need more money.
So we can hold off on giving away other stuff.
I mean, you have a bunch of equipment. You can just hand it to them.
I guess it's just kind of annoying to go through it.
Stay on them after this. You could give them the shield or something.
Yeah.
Any of the shields. I guess since he's pure physical, you can give him the fire shield.
Yeah, that's
Only
true.
one shield at a time.
Let's see, can she use any shields? She can.
You can use that one. Shanky, she has the wind book.
Yeah, she probably needs a shield.
Oh yeah.
I'll give her the wing boots, why not? Yet another new character.
Yes. Neotim. Named, of course, after the very well-known chemical compound neotame. Everyone's heard of it.
Yeah, Asgard and Neotame are both named after compounds that are like hundreds or thousands of times sweeter than sugar.
I see.
Artificial sweeteners is what they're all named after.
Interesting.
Not all of them, but
Well,
those two are.
those two.
Wonder how long it would take to kill 2,000 units in an actual SRPG map.
Depends on how many AoEs are given.
He does in fact have an AoE.
Need some bigger ones, but yeah. Actually,
I
this is
feel
kinda-
like the fastest one would just be in Fire Emblem style game where you counter everything to death.
In fairness, in Reinphaser, there's definitely like turns where you kill like 40 plus units in one go on enemy phase, so...
There's also Rance 9, where you just Rance attack and one-shot 20 things at once.
That's very true.
You can use Hunty's lightning that hits everything on the map.
Oh yeah.
if salty has salt.
Yeah. You can tell they're royals because they're tired of bland tasting food.
Yeah. I mean, historically, spices and other seasonings are a sign of wealth,
Yeah.
luxury.
Here, they're a sign of being a character with a sprite.
I love buying things from bandits. They're friendly, negotiable people. Surely this will not turn into a fight.
Who's ever heard of fighting bandits in an SRPG? That never happens.
It's honestly kind of funny how there's definitely like places where I think TS just needed an excuse to have you fight something because there was like too much time in between a map.
Yeah.
That's where like the filler bandits come in.
Well, I mean, this one has
This one has important stuff in it.
full life consequences, as it were.
I'm glad there's just conveniently a bandit fort.
Yeah.
I guess they're definitely gonna agree to sell it to us. Meanwhile, back in Ninja Town.
Child Abuse Depression arc.
Yes. Even when depressed, she's entertaining.
I'm glad he trusts her implicitly as a ninja. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, be back.
Sounds good.
While Moogie's gone, we can talk about the tournament arc.
It's great. Big fan.
The random stat boosts are very satisfying, even though they're meaningless.
They're completely meaningless, but it's soul. The funniest thing was like the moment Milfiu does anything cool, everyone was like, wait a second, weren't you just supposed to be a comic relief character?
Wait, you actually know how to use a sword?
Fight?
I thought you were just for healing.
Yeah, it certainly don't do anything but heal on her, so... If I need earth damage, I have Hulva for that.
Damage is comparable to Mel's, but he has more range. I think you get to use her more too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We were discussing spoilers while you were gone.
Good.
Don't watch your own VOD.
Alright, this is a lot of enemies, and one of them is unique.
Yeah, one of them's got a
spr-
sprite, so you know
Yeah.
he's important.
Okay, Tozofu.
All they want is some salt. Yeah.
Nothing else.
Think of how many skills you could upgrade with all that money.
Exactly.
Well, fortunately, our poor nutrition does not have any battle implications. I'm gonna assume something else happens in this map. I mean, we could just kill them all. But also, really great starting locations, TS, thanks.
Yeah.
You were hiding.
I
And
mean,
then you walked out.
fair enough, I guess. Oh, nice crit.
Nice crit.
See, I could put Kanata here since she can just warp around the tree.
Could, but it does that if she can't warp and attack on the same turn.
It is quite unfortunate you can't do both.
Nice 7 damage.
Power of giving him a shield.
Indeed. Yeah, okay, I don't think we'll have her nuke this poor archer.
You're not gonna use Thunder Unite to triple kill it.
Benny A. I mean, fair point.
His name is a French dessert, so like half the letters in it are silent.
Mm-hmm. But of course I will continue calling it Bagnet now that I know what it's supposed to be. Don't you love Bagnets?
I guess they're both at the same level, so it doesn't really matter.
Nice
Okay,
crit.
or I can crit and get both of these enemies, sure.
Bandits are getting absolutely frauded by RNG.
Show them the power of the Mao.
Oh yeah.
Maho no O.
If you open his the stats screen, he has a changed class title now, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he does.
Does that a lot, but it's hard
How
to
would you
notice.
translate Asphardt's Maho no O to Mao Lime?
I don't. Please don't ask me that. I would think about that if I were translating the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm
a lot
not, so I'm not gonna think of it.
Wise.
A lot of things that would be annoying to translate in this game.
Yeah, he's the Mao now.
By the end, you get a lot of characters changed to like kanji spam class titles that would be stupid to translate.
Good.
Especially because they have only a tiny amount of space to exist in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, you get a
Oh,
skill.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Not too range. Got a lot of power. Got a new element.
Oh, she can one-shot these guys.
Power for sure.
Let's just hang back. There's no turn limit or anything. So.
Just take it nice and slow.
Might as well let them line up so we can hit them with Mom's AoE. Let's insert an MP here. Take the opportunity to Kanata levels while we can.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't had enough time. The Eternal Curse of Kanata.
It's always kind of funny when you go back from one group to another and you're like, oh damn, all these characters are so low level.
Yeah. Incidentally, movie, did you enjoy shifting sides for the past, like, 3 chapters before?
Oh yeah.
The big confrontation?
I assume that's gonna continue happening.
Yeah. It's a never-ending thing. DS wants you to see all sides of the conflict by literally playing them.
TS was like talking about how some people didn't like the way the story does that because it doesn't let them like stay with their self-insert character.
They completely missed the point.
Who is your self-insert character?
There isn't supposed to be one, but
A self-insert is bitter.
I mean, you are literally bitter IRL.
Does this mean I talk too much?
No, it means you're the chronicler.
Oh yeah, it's true. The botch damn chronicler. Look, Bitter's managed to win 1 match in the tournament. He's a god.
I'm very curious how there's room to have a tournament right before the final battle. Guess we'll find out eventually.
It honestly doesn't feel that out of place. It's just extremely funny. On a meta level that like, oh yeah, I'm at the literal end of the game and now we got a tournament arc.
Also, this skill seems good because it like goes first no matter
Yeah.
what.
Guaranteed to go first.
Certainly not his worst skill.
His worst skill is Original Fortuna.
She doesn't doesn't have any healing magic, I guess. Blast.
Katsunagi's only ever punished her kids, she's never helped them.
So you can
The
blast
one-
this guy.
One sad thing is that sometimes, like when characters you normally play as show up as enemies, and you look at their levels and they're
Yeah.
under level, it
It's
feels
extremely
weird.
funny when I was like, yeah, there's like one map where you have to fight Mary, and I'm like, my Mary's like twice that level, and has like 3 times the stats.
To be fair, Mary's clowning in that map.
Yeah, that's true. It's literal narrative harmony that she's acting dumb. Croc was the right level at least though. Because I never got a chance to give Croc levels before you swapped.
Yeah, he has low range, so it's hard to do much with him sometimes.
He moves so slow.
Yeah, like
His best move is
he's-
actually pretty good, but
like he has high power, but I just don't think he's that strong of a unit because it's hard to do anything with him.
yeah, like honestly Sally's better because she has so much range.
Sally is also like she has her other problem of that she just doesn't do that much damage.
Right, but she's a useful like back range supporter.
Yeah, I mean she does have like a 5 range attack, but
That's quite strong, yeah.
it's decent, but it's not that high power.
I mean, one of the things with Sally and Cloak is that they come mostly in maps where you don't have a lot of the
good
other
units.
top tier units, so it doesn't really matter that they
Yeah, you have to use
Don't-
them.
quite match those. Since they are often the strongest units in the maps they are actually playable in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not use 11 MP to kill an archer with 17 HP.
You don't like to overkill?
This map is more or less wrapped up in this. We still have this guy to deal with.
I don't know if
Oh,
will be
yeah.
chest
I
grabbing
mean-
duty soon.
She could probably one-shot him if he wanted to use the Unite, but yeah, that's a better idea.
Oh, she can kill him. Alright.
Yeah, he's weak to water.
I guess you can go ahead and kill this guy.
Kind of smile.
No reason not to.
Let's use Thunder Unite.
Just for the
Yes,
yeah,
why
why
not?
not?
Alright, who would give experience to Kanata? Nice. kind of interesting how quickly they're reduced to stealing from bandits.
That's what happens when all of society turns against you.
Oh, meanwhile.
Yep.
Man, imagine your child having a sprite but not you.
That's how you know this man was worthless as a dad. Now he's pissed. The all-important thing to have food.
I mean, given their situation, yes.
Mm-hmm.
TS made sure that Kanata's the one who suffers in this situation the most to atone for her sins.
Kanata did nothing wrong. We need justice for Kanata.
it's this guy. Okay.
I also don't know what dessert Buon is, but
Yeah, I don't think he's a dessert either.
Clock.
look at this man. He's so fucking cool.
But why is his father like this?
That I don't know. It's kind of funny how he turned out looking like an Ikemen when his dad's like that.
It's just what age does to you.
I mean, look at Far Breton. He's not dying of old age.
I guess we don't know who Croc's mother is. Rare father character without a mother character to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
I see. It's the witch girl.
Yes. The witch girl who Quaff can't take the design of seriously, even though I don't think she looks too different from the rest of people in this game.
I mean, there's already been some pretty silly designs.
Exactly.
He's just racist against pointy hats.
It's true. I like Sally.
Everyone should show up at the next cabin meetup with a pointy hat to scare him away.
I'll make sure I'll buy some wizard robes to match Quaff's monk's robes.
I love how confident TS is in just having new characters show up and have a long conversation with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like that he doesn't like try and set it up for the reader or anything. They're just like, oh yeah, this is them. Enjoy. Oh yeah, do you enjoy Kunafa literally being the Int J-Man?
Yes. Inventing
pose is-
guns. we were
His
talking about
pose is so good.
we were talking about how this
Yeah.
is the second time TS has used inventing guns as a plot point or a setting
He did
point. At
Hardium
least.
too, didn't he?
Was it in Hardium? I mean, I know it was in O2Z and Subaru
Yeah.
with Chaco.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
You
just
don't
really
think
likes,
Hartium
Korean
had
Dead
guns?
I thought like there was one person who was trying, messing around with like flaming crossbows and like turned into a rifle or something, but I may have been mistaken. It wasn't a very important plot point, at least.
Guns could never compare to Shiki's power.
This is true. Based Shiki.
I don't
That's
actually
right.
remember if Siki is like notably strong.
But she's like meant to be pretty strong
She
lore-wise.
can get guaranteed 8 times hit crits.
I mean, yeah, she's also just really strong in like gameplay-wise, but even narratively, like she is the strongest.
I mean, she's also a magical Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
It's also true.
Rand just gets to beat her tank.
I think this is A background from the SM95 days.
Yeah, you. It just looks
You
so
can tell by
very.
the number of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hello, Ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Behold, Shuna's grandmother, the greatest mage of all time.
Really?
No, she's
No.
pretty good. Well, she's not good gameplay wise, but like ostensibly she was cool narratively
I
and
see.
lore. At one point in time, she was a god, or so the story goes.
I feel like TS should have used AI to replace this background.
Yeah, but then we would get the weird Dutch angle instead.
No, her house has to look like shit to reflect how her family has fallen.
That's true.
Yeah, it's because she's poor that she get the SM95 background.
True.
This is why nobles need to be rich. If they don't make enough money, they're stuck in the SM95 mines forever.
Actually, pretty interesting that she's tagging along with them.
Yeah, that's a big part of why Shuna is a good character to invest in, is just that she's in every arc of the game.
Yeah. She might be the one person who fights on, like, literally every side.
Well,
Almost.
at least one side she doesn't fight.
Oh, meanwhile, another new character.
This guy is absolutely based.
Really?
He's
Surprisingly, yes.
He's one of the stronger characters.
Mm-hmm.
like actually like when you get to the map, just like look at his kit and it's like really fucking funny.
Alright.
Yeah, he has like the design of a Ryan Phaser character.
Yeah.
Also, it's not written in the game, but his strongest attack does double damage on crit.
Mm-hmm. Which is part of what makes him strong.
I don't understand why it's not written. It's kind of big deal.
TS should add a version 1.07 that includes that.
Alright, good. Ashtray is with us, which means we can go Hobie
Yes.
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Every map with Ashley is a good map.
Baklava was one of my highest characters in the end. Highest level.
Wait, really? What the fuck? Is he that good?
He's pretty good.
Yeah. He,
His one weakness is that he is prone to getting one shot, but that's fine.
I mean...
You just don't put him in a bad spot.
matter of
I mean,
skill.
like getting one shot doesn't matter if like you don't get targeted at all.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he is immune to arrows, so...
Oh, immune to arrows.
That stops smattering by the end game because nobody uses arrows.
No,
But yes,
there's kobolds just for him.
that's why TS puts like one or two in each map still.
Yeah.
No sub events this time.
Yeah, rare.
Yeah, I think he was
It
one
happens
of like
occasionally, but not very often.
maybe maybe 5 characters or so that I hit with 4-digit damage at some point with.
Power crits. It's what, him, Mary, Kuon,
Man.
Kanata, that can hit that high?
They've got ballistas.
Not Kanata, it was what's his face? The guy who's good at Unite.
Kadayuf?
Yeah,
Let's see.
can do 1,000.
Did you say with crits?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Mary
have
doesn't
reached
have
over 1k damage with only one character, and that's without crits.
Yeah, critless is pretty much just Mary and Kuon who can get that high.
Wait, what the fuck? You can do a 1K damage in this game?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the numbers get really big.
Oh my god, that is insane.
Who should I get? I guess I'll give him the feather.
Yeah.
Maybe give him a shield
We have a
too.
drill too.
Characters
Good,
with
good.
insane damage are kinda limited though.
These
Like,
guys-
I'm already laughing at, like, Mommy's
Oh, yeah.
final move.
Okay, you
and
can't
just, like-
use that.
Looking at what damage it does to random dudes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give him the drill then.
Like, she just does, like, 300 damage neutral to just, like, some random goon.
Yeah.
So do you like how the person in your shop is no longer Kuon but Kunafa?
Oh yeah, we noticed that last stream.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. She's really good with the red ring. If you don't have that on her.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
red
give her the red ring.
Shuna should always have that ring.
Let's see.
The red and blue rings are like shockingly good,
You can buy that
considering you
ring,
get them at the start.
No, it was right there.
What was it?
Yeah, third item.
Oh. It sure was, okay. What does it actually do? Oh,
Just
10
10 magic
plus
damage,
their magic.
5 magic defense. Quite a lot.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Big bundle of stats.
Yeah, the blue one is that for physical.
You already have Element Sword. He doesn't really need to upgrade
That's
that.
true.
It's not much cheaper.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
you'll get more characters to level
Yeah.
up as soon as you do another map.
If you did want to do like something cheap, Shuna's basic attack is worth investing in just because it's got an element attached to it and it's ranged.
Yeah, that sounds like a decent.
Fine, but it does cost 1 MP, but that's only 1 MP.
Yeah.
All of her attacks are good.
All of her moves are really good. Enjoy TS Ballista.
Like the Shuna skill I got the least use out of was the largest AoE heal in the game.
It's just because she has so many other good moves. It's not like her AoE heal is bad. It's pretty strong. Yeah, Baklava's got an AoE arrow barrier
I see.
he can throw on people.
Yeah, he's just passively always immune to arrows.
Yeah,
And
he himself
Ballista.
never is in danger of taking arrow damage. And it is a skill
No.
you use on ballista maps and nowhere else.
It's her.
He's here. With Jalebi here, they can't possibly lose.
Of course not. Okay. Just have to keep Orgus alive.
Yeah, that is one of the most broken things in the game.
Oh yeah, that seems really good.
That attack buff that he gives himself is a unique buff, so it stacks with like power gain and stuff.
Yeah. And because he's immune to arrows, him lowering his defense to 0, if it's only arrows that can reach him, it just means he taunts all the enemies into doing 0 damage.
It's a very rare situation that he's only in range of archers, but yes.
You can make it happen.
Yeah, you can.
Going to 0 defense is actually kinda risky though.
I mean, it's not a risk if it's calculated.
The risk I took was calculated.
Well, I mean that at that point even like the weakest enemies hit you hard
Yeah, but like,
and they will target you.
yeah, but you just don't leave him in range of multiple enemies that can hit him. Because he gets to move twice in a turn, it's pretty easy to position him. Okay, Kanata shoot his defense buff into there just to really make her take 0 damage.
You gonna give everybody a shield armor or not? Or arrow armor?
I guess.
Yeah, there's no arrows in range this turn, so whatever.
Yeah, but it's free experience.
He does not care about free experience.
Understandable.
How long does this buff last? The
Last
3 turns.
okay. So you can start applying it to people.
I think basically every buff and debuff in this game is 3 turns.
Yeah.
Have any water users?
Kuon.
Yeah, you
Oh.
have.
Oh, she didn't have a
She
water
doesn't
yet,
have
but
it
yeah.
yet.
You have
Who else
Orgus,
is
you can
Baklava?
attack with
Orgus?
water, and every other element. Baklava is a water user.
That. Okay.
Yeah, you have Gohobi available.
I do. I think I'll give it to Shuna.
Yeah, you want to get her next attack. It's really good.
Plus, it is a reference to Arne. And that's what makes it really good. I don't actually know if TS was thinking about that when he made the move, but they are shockingly similar.
Yes, I can stack this guy.
He also has a good move to learn, but it's a ways off still. His final move is actually one of the higher hitting
Wasn't he
ones.
like, what, the 4th or 5th highest burst guy?
Fourth highest tier of bursts.
Oh.
Tier is like a set of 50 damage range,
Oh, okay.
something like that.
It's still pretty good, all things considered.
And part of that was because of
His self buff.
yeah.
Okay, now he has an AoE.
Yeah.
He has that 14 MP attack he gets. It's really hard.
but of course you can also use the AoE to kill allies.
Of course.
Why would you do anything else?
Let's get that Go-Hobi.
Maybe. Yeah, she's easy to level because she has low defenses. Oh yeah, she has the buff from that counted as an arrow.
Oh, right. I see.
Rolling your javelin is basically turning it into an arrow.
Basically, yeah. What is a javelin if not just a big arrow?
That's how ballistas work, right?
If you believe enough, swords are also just big arrows.
This reminds me of the one part in Bleach where the Quincy uses a sword, but the sword was actually an arrow that he then fires as an arrow. This only matters if you've read Bleach.
I have not read Bleach, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Missing out.
Not sure Bleach would be very Mugi-core.
I tend not to like shonen stuff.
The memes are exquisite, though.
I have seen some very good Bleach memes. Alright. And we're immune to the horrible powers of javelins. Also like how this icon like blocks almost the entire sprite for some characters.
Yeah, I don't know what PS was thinking with it choosing this icon, but it's fine. It's fine. It could be worse.
You could say that about many things in life.
Bro.
I should probably save MP on her.
Did just spend a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The ballistas can actually move. I was not expecting that.
They have like 2 movement or something. It's not a lot, but yeah, we can. They are pretty threatening though, as you saw. Even Toon takes like 50 damage from them, and she's the tankiest of the lot.
Except she actually takes 0
Oh,
damage.
she takes 0 from the hit
based
armor,
on
but
level.
that's why you want them to be.
Okay, we can refresh some of the buffs next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just have her sit here, I guess. Not like she's gonna attack anything.
Probably kill that guy.
Not quite, actually.
Well, I think you could if you used Bolong to buff his attack.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm kind of starting to think like TS has kind of like a vendetta against archers.
No, he made Ashley an archer, and Ashley is the best character in the game.
Oh, just
I mean-
exactly.
Well, I mean, the best character in the game is an archer, but like, she's not good for shooting bows.
At
The
some
worst
point, she
character in
actually
the
gets
game
a
is
pretty
also
good
an
damaging
archer.
move, but
Are you ever gonna use that damaging move?
oh, she gets 2
I mean,
extremely good skills.
In
You can't do-
theory,
there's
in
another
theory, it's pretty
The whole-
strong.
Okay,
But
she's got Shikigami surfing.
yeah, thanks to the book, you can use that 2 levels early,
Yeah.
and it's pretty
I
good.
highly recommend like just using it once to see the animation and like reloading if you didn't want to actually spend the mana.
You're
it's
definitely
special.
gonna see it.
I'm glad that standing in the water doesn't raise or lower any defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the domain of flowers.
Yes. And trees. Plants change your fighting style, but if you're like fighting from within like a river or something, it's just normal. Magic is good against water, but bad against plant.
Let's see what this. Okay, it's just a basic cross shape. He doesn't have any healing.
Yeah, he's like the only character I'd ever consider giving the healing cross to.
Yeah, this guy is an archer, so
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of enemies that just can't hurt you over there. You just double melee him, you could kill him too.
I could. I prefer to save that for, I don't know, Ballista or something.
You have 3 of them.
I mean, true.
Although, yeah, it does kill Ballista very well.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever played a game where anti-arrow is a buff.
Well, you played Face Day Night.
I sure did, yes. That's a good animation. I don't think I've seen that before.
These animations are great. Every last one of them. Like I said, you need to unlock Kodachi Hurricane. Oh, you have unlocked Kodachi Hurricane. Did you see her whirling?
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a veritable dervish.
Yeah. So now, anytime in Exalted somebody says they spin like a veritable dervish, I will just imagine the lady spinning.
That was a real dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real dodge.
Ninjas can do anything.
Let's see. Okay, let's move her here.
I guess since Bolong's all the way back there, he could be in charge of healing.
If anybody really even needs healing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. No, it's not.
All that's also useful for healing.
A nice crit. God, it's so hard to see what this fucking thing's on. Alright, let's just give him
Oh. Okay.
hello, Kumiko. Alright, let's give her the ballista kill.
Yeah, Hulva's definitely a unit
Yes.
worth leveling.
Yeah, she's a lot more useful once she learns her better attack. That's like 200 power when fully upgraded or
Oh,
something. So.
nice.
Yeah, it's quite strong.
He's already buffed from earlier.
Can rebuff him.
Yeah, you can refresh it.
Yeah. It will refresh back to 3 turns if you use it like that.
Alright, she doesn't have particularly good magic defense.
Yeah, not without using her guard.
Mm-hmm.
You could just like double move with Baklava if you want to just send him in there. That would probably gonna kill this stage. I guess you also have a lot of things you can do. You could double attack that to kill it if you wanted.
Let's see. Can I get the buff on multiple people for that? Okay, kill this guy.
Last bitter's time in the spotlight in the tournament arc was cut short.
Alright, he can take some punishment. Why not? Work off some calories.
Working off calories is what you call getting hit by an ice sword.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the best place to stand here. Probably on the.
Can Shuna kill that? Probably
Yeah,
too
let's
far.
see.
Yeah, the her stronger attack is only 3 range. But I guess you buffed her, so you might as well. Although you could just bring Jalabi over, use Jalabi to bring her over if you wanted.
True.
The hook shot is the greatest move of all time.
I guess I can just soften it up actually and kill it.
Sure. So you're gonna get hit by a bunch of magic attacks here. Yeah, the fact that you get MP from leveling up so often makes things really go out of control.
Yeah, because the MP cost of moves do not change.
Once per map, Super Jalabi Burst.
Important that she becomes a dervish.
It's not even that much stronger than her basic attack, just because you've fully upgraded her basic attack, but not that attack.
You should fully upgrade her dervish move, it'd be useful.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
I should. You should. It's good.
I mean,
It's
you can
important.
upgrade it a little, but
You gotta fully upgrade it. It's just that
eventually
good.
outclassed.
Well, yeah, she gets a better move, but
You need to upgrade it for the exalted memes.
exactly. Movie gets it.
Do you actually fully upgrade Jalabi basic attack?
I have fully upgraded pretty much all of Jalebi's moves except for her 3 MP Shrieking.
Insane.
You
So
upgraded
much
her
gold.
5 MP attack?
Yeah, sometimes you just want to like kill something at range, but you don't want to spend that much MP on it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, it has the same range as her ultimate attack.
This is true, but sometimes you don't need to go overkill. You gotta spend less MP. You have to understand, Loss, with how much money you get, I'm like just trying to find excuses for things to upgrade at this point.
I mean, I upgraded things such as Kuon's crit rate.
On his move that's guaranteed to crit?
No, on the other moves.
Okay.
Crit rate is pretty cheap to upgrade though.
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't even get to use that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Or not.
Oh. Huh. I thought you had already.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
What happens?
Her guard
Mhm.
skill is cancelled for the rest of the turn once she gets hit twice, but she dodged those attacks because they're arrows, so it didn't get cancelled.
Fascinating.
Alright. Can Jolly kill this?
If she uses her command skill, there's a very high chance it'll crit and kill her. With that.
Alright, fuck it, let's find out.
Fuck up its ball. No
Never
crits.
lucky.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. We've won the map.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I guess you could give some Gohobi to
Yeah.
one of them. Whatever. Maybe
He's at,
Baklava.
he's at 15, so yeah, let's give him some.
Yeah, he wants his skills.
Indeed.
Stats. Backstab also is better than it looks because it does double damage on crit and has decent crit rate. Trying to kill one of the stronger ones like a knight. Oh yeah, you can kill the 16 HP one with just a basic attack. That's plenty of experience. Or you could have used his double boot to get him more damage.
That's true.
You could take this opportunity to witness Shikigami surfing.
I could. Let's witness it. Actually, let's use it on this guy.
Behold. It's great. I love that animation. Imagine you're a soldier on a battlefield, you know, you're like fighting life and death against people with swords and like lances, maybe one guy's got a gun, and then just some girl comes at you surfing on a bunch of Shikigami.
Oh, you can just kill this guy.
Yeah, that's... I mean, if he used his command skill, he'd do 450 or 60, whatever.
She has a very good damage sprite.
Yeah. State 1 damage sprite.
Yes, please attack the character who's immune to your attack. I mean, I wouldn't expect the AI to be able to figure that out, but, you know.
Don't forget to get the chest before you end the map.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually realize there was a chest. Oh, yeah, okay.
There's always a chest.
I see it
Yeah.
now.
There's probably a 3-digit number of chests in this game.
They probably are. That one's gold.
Oh, wow,
has
she
money in it.
actually fucking does.
No, that was a guaranteed dodge. She has it's an arrow.
Remember,
Okay.
javelins are arrows.
Right, javelins are arrows. How could I forget?
Makes perfect sense if you think about it.
Alright, let's get Jollibee over here.
You could also... You could use a blast move, maybe.
Yeah.
Blast move reach Jollibee. No, she can't.
She's not in range, unfortunately.
But what you could do is blast move someone over there, or like herself over there, and use Jollibee to put them over the fence.
With the hook shot.
Alright. First let's clear out these guys.
Yeah. Flame grenade. You get a magic attack despite being a physical oriented character.
It's actually not a terrible attack just because it has like good range, but yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's good if there's an enemy with really high physical defense, but
Yeah.
I often found it doing less damage than the attack before it.
Let's get him some experience. Okay, if he uses that after he's already moved, he can't move again.
What it does is it just like you move and then you use it and then it starts his turn from there.
I see.
As well.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay, it's one range, right?
You can have Jollibee move her first. Oh, does she even? No, Jollibee doesn't have enough MP left for the hook shot. Never mind.
Very sad.
Oh, that's, I didn't realize it cost MP. Oh well.
Fine, you'll get there next turn. Yeah, that works.
Isn't the win condition for this walking Ogis into the town
yeah.
and not killing
Yeah.
everyone?
Yeah.
So you can kill everybody and then you just don't bring Ogison until you get the chest. So it's pretty convenient.
Alright, who do I want to give experience to?
Who's worthy? So after I have enough MP to
When
give
does
somebody one
Bolong
last
learn
Hoagie.
When does Bolong learn his final attack?
24 20 yet. I think Inferno he gets a 19 though. Or does he already
No,
have
he
it?
starts with
He
Inferno.
starts with Inferno.
Oops.
I've had Inferno.
Look, Bolong was a power gain bot.
I mean, if you gave Bolong 2 books, then he almost has that skill, I guess. Oh, she's out of MP.
She's out of MP, alright.
Well, I guess it's the... yeah, it doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Run him over and then blast move him into the city to end the map. or in the turn.
Oops. Oh, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it would matter if you were going for an LTC of the entire game.
An LTC of this game would be really dumb.
It would. You can
You
do
would-
some really degenerate stuff to finish maps in like 1 or 2 turns, but then you miss like half of the TS stories, so like what's the point?
Yeah. You'd miss a lot of treasure chests.
Yeah.
Miss a lot of things. I'm sure you can beat the game in under 500 turns if you're an LTCer.
Kind of funny how the turn count still has to be that high just because there's like 50 billion maps. Like
Yeah.
under 500 turns probably means an average of like 4 or 5 turns a map.
This is Jollibee's ultimate motivation. She needs the bronze statue.
It's important.
Shuna in RPG section.
Hey, it's the end you were in with Kuon before.
Maybe.
I'm also gonna be right back.
Alright. I'm glad Shuna has made a new friend. Who's 9 years her senior.
I have returned.
And that.
As you're discovering how much of a family man Makuro is.
Meanwhile, with Mary.
He too is depressed.
with the sprite.
Yeah.
The legendary elf.
What dessert was he again? I don't know what Barbin is.
I don't think it is a dessert.
Unfortunate.
I mean, bean is a dessert ingredient sometimes.
Barbine.
Bobbine, bean.
Yes, moment.
Very merry line here.
Yep.
Alright, I don't have any fame to spend. I guess there's nothing I need to do at the moment. Like, I have no idea who I will even be using next map, so
Mm-hmm.
I can always wait to see. Most important recurring character.
Yes. They're just like the Tobian goblins. They're gonna be the most important saviors at the last minute. Just you watch, they're even gonna get sprites.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past TS.
Yes, remembering the seasons this time.
Because Kanata was always running away instead of studying. She's the one person who doesn't care about Vegetatus.
Shame. Everyone should care about Vegetatus. Oh.
Meanwhile, the most important characters.
Yeah, can't forget about them. They matter.
Also need BGM here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, honestly, if there ends up being a whole arc with him becoming like a capable noble, that would be pretty funny. Alright, here are
That
the
dude's just trying his best.
here are the mummies I've heard so much about.
The most Zako enemy of all time.
And we got
Yeah,
Basilisk.
the mummies have a 2-range magic spell, except it does 0 damage, so it just baits themselves into attacking for no purpose.
I see, yeah, it has a 1 modifier.
They could technically damage Baklava with it if he uses this defense to 0 move.
But the defense to 0 is applied before the buffs from equipment, so it can still do 0 damage to him if you had any defense from equipment.
Mm-hmm.
You also get to use
Oh yeah,
Vanier.
that's ridiculous.
He is your new chest man. Look at his amazing skill.
Oh, I see.
He can't, he can only basic attack, but you can move again with him. Very good for running around the map.
Yeah.
And you
He's,
can
it
use
doesn't do any damage
items without ending
His
his
main
turn.
use, aside from getting chests, is at level 25, he can get AoE power gain, and that's really good.
really, he's just the chest guy.
Yeah.
Mostly he's the chest guy,
Okay.
but AoE
Well,
power
there's-
gain is quite good.
There's no chest on this map anyway, so
Yeah, so he's worthless on this map.
He does have fire, which most of the enemies are weak to. But still probably does less damage than the other characters that don't have fire.
let's see. Atsunagi actually has a debuff, an extreme debuff, in fact. Let's see. Alright, we just gotta kill everything.
No, It's your defend map.
And,
It's a pretty easy defend map, all things considered, but it's your defend map.
and all of the sand has debuffs on it. Let's see.
Thankfully, it's not like Fire Emblem Sand where everybody moves like one square because of it.
Oh yeah, and this is the first map with basilisks, which are actually one of the more annoying enemies.
Yeah, because of the fucking petrification attacks.
I don't know. I don't want to be petrified. I guess we can just chill in the top left.
TS loves basilisks.
And there, they fulfill his fetish niche.
I guess, yes, he would love petrification.
His fan box proves this.
It really, truly does. And if you've ever wanted to see all the Maho Showgirls petrified, you know where to get it.
I don't think I do, but I'm glad it exists. Question mark. Look, I support TS in all of its endeavors, even if I don't think I'm ever gonna like hear about his porn.
I mean, I'm glad it exists because it's an excuse for him to get better at drawing.
Yeah.
He has to practice his anatomy to draw gore.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. When will he return to practicing drawing lollies?
I think
Need to
that
see TS evolved.
that ship has sailed. I mean, have you seen Akari and C's daughter, who is like apparently 9 years old?
Oh no, I've not. Did he tweet her art already?
Yeah, he's tweeted some art where you can, someone can find
I'm
her.
sure
You
Lost can link it for me.
There's
Yeah.
already fan art of her.
Regardless, look, bring back original Mahosho TS art. He could do lollies once upon a time.
I see. So you get to the reason why petrification is not permanent.
Mm-hmm. Everything must fit the lunar narrative harmony.
I guess I can give him some. Fuck it, it's not like he's gonna do much anyway.
I guess I can DM it to get it.
Thanks.
I was not expecting her to help out.
Yeah, definitely 9 years old.
Yeah.
Probably 10 years
He's
old.
10 years old.
At least not like as mature as Luna is at the same age.
I mean, that's not a high bar to clear.
It's baby steps, okay?
Luna or the other JS who looks like she could be 17.
Mm-hmm. Remember Yaminabe T? That's the lollies we need. Come on, TS, you can do it. You have it in you. You've done it before.
Wonder if we'll get to see adult Akari and C in the next game.
That would be nice. Be cool.
Learning about the miasma lore.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I mean, if we do have, like, adult Akari, then he's probably gonna have to make the power levels high enough to make her not relevant.
Well, he could just like do the thing like with Adrena Senki where like the cannon power levels don't matter for the people who aren't native to the setting. Otherwise, Shiki should have destroyed everything.
The setting is presumably Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, you know, TS could just change his mind about that whenever.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. I cannot hit the best list from here. It's just... unification going on.
Oh yeah. His low magical defense baited it into using the long-range attack that doesn't petrify. Actually, I'm not sure they even have the petrification attack yet.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
do.
they do. I know TS said he wants to finish updating Kuon before he actually starts working on the new game for real, which is probably the
reasonable.
best. Like, if he starts working on it, he's not gonna ever return to this game.
Well, he was just tweeting about like starting the new project file for the game and like seeing how empty it was. After working on the largest SRPG studio game ever.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this probably is.
Oh, did he add the cold weakness to mummies?
Looks like
Oh.
he did.
Wow.
Yeah, they used to be only weak to fire.
Yeah, in my version, they're still only weak to fire. God, pathetic nerf version of Kuon.
Why did he nerf the weakest enemy in the game?
It doesn't matter if these things die anyway. This is what you meant when you added more weaknesses to enemies. You added more weaknesses to enemies that die in one hit to everything anyway.
So you can double attack with them if you want.
True.
Might as well.
Let's kill this Basilisk. Basilisk sprite clearly not by TS.
Yeah. Gonna kill. Oh. I say you could attack the mummy.
I don't think he was close enough.
No, he has range attack.
Oh, okay. Geez, you can't actually even do anything.
No, that attack is like 4 range or something.
Yeah, not the hardest map.
No.
Curious, what do you guys think the hardest map is? Like, what
Mm,
chapters?
I mean, depends on what you're, whether you're trying to do all the optimal stuff or not.
Even if we ignore that, on some level I would say the stealth mission is the hardest chapter. It's bullshit.
I mean, yeah, that is probably responsible for the largest number of losses.
Glad Fudge is getting trading from the Mazoka.
In order to fulfill his revenge, he must get stronger.
Oh man.
Time for another
Enjoy.
diagram.
More TS physics.
Power of question mark magic.
Aren't you glad that Cardena goes from mysterious lady with unclear motives to a ass-part simp?
Yeah, I mean, she's like this mysterious mastermind for her arc, and
then you discover the truth.
I mean, she might be a simp, but she's a competent simp.
This is true. She is a very competent simp.
funny that she's like this supreme genius mastermind character. But then she's like, she doesn't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, it's not that she can't, she just has like no reason to
Just
do it
hanging
again.
out with Aspart.
Yeah.
Her ultimate goal is already fulfilled.
I am interested in what solution Kuon ends up finding. I assume he'll try and find some sort of peaceful resolution to everything. I trust TS enough that it won't be something easy and convenient.
It's kind of interesting how, like, with his tweets, he mentions how he was only able to make it like a positive game overall because Kuon is so insanely strong.
Yeah.
And how his next game, because people are weak, they're gonna have to kill each other. It's a kind of harsh thing to say, but it's also kind of true. You can only afford to spare your enemies and be merciful and be like, yeah, we can get along if you can just beat them up anytime they do something bad.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's hard, it's only possible if you have more strength than the other guy.
Yeah. Huh.
Kind of funny how often the family theme comes up over and over again. Kanata, like, it's not something you would think would be a major part of the game, but it just always keeps on coming back.
Yeah, it is interesting how Vinny is basically just some guy.
He's just some dude who got caught up in all this because his dad and bandit group got killed.
I guess religion would be pretty important in a society like this. Another new portrait.
He's a cool dude, despite looking kind of like a downer.
Kuon's not having any of it.
Yep.
This is a good excuse not to have Hatsunagi participate in battle.
Look, she's level 40. You can't have her for that many maps.
I mean, I didn't expect to. Okay, escape map.
That's a sort of neat way of depicting things.
Yeah.
So easy to move units around on a map instead of just like having to draw a map.
Exactly.
Oh. We managed to make it 3 meters.
Now just kind of I need to learn how to use time.
Yeah.
Imagine not being able to see time.
Yeah.
Weak.
Low dimensional IQ.
It's him.
Yeah. The Giga Chad.
New BGM.
He's earned it.
The power level.
He's here to save her dad.
Well, she did almost 10% of his HP.
He tried.
And then he used the basic attack.
Yes.
Magic isn't everything. Swords are. Of course, he's using magic to strengthen himself, so that's not strictly true, but you know.
Tim is so shonen.
Yeah, he is. Rip Parkin.
Jesus.
Rip Opera. Just kill yourself.
So, okay, this is how Hatsunagi truly leaves the party.
One has a plan.
He's got his kakugo in order now.
Yeah, his mom literally just told him so.
Yeah.
He can't stop now.
The
bitter.
legend is back.
Is him the most important member of the crew? I like how this tournament arc was just a giant character arc for Mary. The true heroine.
This feels like when TS started fleshing out the setting. Alright, this is gonna be it for tonight, I think.
Sounds good. Yeah, this is a
That
relatively
was a
long
good,
map.
nearly 3 whole chapters.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for the stream.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
See you.